Shoo-ba-doop, da-ba-doop, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-wah. Shoo-bop, she-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, shoo. Bop, she-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, we got people in the chat. My mic's on, I think. Hello, everybody. Please give me a comment. Today was my first day setting up the stream all by myself, all the technical stuff. So let me know if everything looks fine. Let me know if you can see me. Am I focused? Can you hear me? Is the music dank? Hey, Sierra Cook on YouTube. What's up? Okay. I imagine people will tell me if things look off. But in the meantime, I am going to get started. So hello, welcome. Hank, if you could do a quick check on like YouTube or something to see if everything looks right, if my title's updated, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm asking you. Like, I should. Bruh. We're gonna get you guys music. Hang tight. I'm grabbing my image for the day. Sick. Thank you guys for your feedback. Oh, Bree, by the way you said that, I imagine that my titles did work. Is the title today called a live stream where I just make frogs? Because that was the goal. By the way, if y'all don't mind, give me 30 seconds here. Wait. Frick. Say cheese, everybody. Hey guys, swipe up for a live stream where I just make frog pancakes.
Hey guys, swipe up for a live
there we
stream where
go.
I just
Perfect.
Make frog pancakes. Hey guys, swipe up for a live stream where I just make frog pancakes.
Let me just add this. Sorry guys, I'm scrambling a little this morning. dancakes.com/live. That looks good. And post. All right. Are we ready? So I'm thinking today I would like to make something colorful and fun and all that. By the way, again, music is coming, y'all. Sorry about that. But it blew my mind yesterday because anyone who was watching our request stream might have seen me make this frog. It's a tree frog. Doot doot. There you go. I'm really shocked that if you know me and my role in Pancakes, I'm the one who makes all the crazy rainbow animals, and it has never crossed my mind to make a tree frog. So we're gonna rectify that today. Oh, it says we got music now. At least the chat says we have music. I'm just the one that makes. I just make pancakes. I don't do this stuff, man. So we got this frog. If y'all are ready. Thank you for your patience. Starting a little late today, but here we go. Soon, as I make sure this story is up, because I'm a giant dingus. Boop. Cool. You guys might be wondering where Dan is today. He is actually on a flight home. It's the only time we have flown someone out during this whole pandemic, and he went to a very safe COVID closed set. So he's coming back from a mystery event that you guys will definitely hear about soon. Some crazy nonsense happened. Huh. Is Ben here yet? Hank? Oh, hey. We got no music for some reason. Ben's here.
Hi.
It might be because I'm the one who set up the stream today. Probably is that because of that, but Hank, I tried to set up the music and I followed all of Dan's instructions and I don't know what I did wrong. made this eye a little too small. Any luck?
Yeah, the music's playing. I can't hear it.
Oh, they can? A lot of people were commenting that there was no music.
Well, yeah, I changed some stuff, but that fixed it. I can still
Cool. Yeah, I was having that problem earlier, but because the green bar was bouncing, Hank and I were like, well, they can hear it. Then we started and they couldn't. Nuts. I'm taking this one kind of simple at first. I feel like I could go crazy with the lighting effects and stuff, and there's a part of me kind of kicking myself for not doing that, but I don't see any harm in doing this one a little simpler. And then with the other ones maybe getting a little crazier. So I guess we'll just see.
Still can hear the music, but they can hear it.
It's so weird. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll figure it out later because I mean,
Yes.
I want to stop the stream and try to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, thank you for trying.
Oh, you got it working.
Yeah. Well, thank you for getting that going. Everyone say thank you, Ben. Drop a carrot for Ben. Or a mushroom. Just make him a whole salad. Can everyone in the comments make Ben a salad, please?
Alright, hang on. Alright, jeez.
I am trying something a little new here. I'm trying this like weird, they don't have scales, like bumps. They got bumps. I'm trying this bump effect. Man, I hate being nearsighted. Let me put on my grandma glasses. Aw, thank you guys for making Ben salads. What would you guys say if I made all these really pretty curls in this tree? Would you say, Dana, stop, haha, you're being too crazy?
Stream where I just make my own pancakes.
And then I think it'd be smart of me to frame this off. So I think I'm gonna do a little bottom border here. And then we're gonna go. So how crooked is that? Kind of crooked. So I'm gonna rectify it by straightening that out a little. But then we're gonna go. And then I love that for me. Straight lines makes life so much easier. Y'all have no idea because it's so easy of me to make things crooked. Can't use a ruler on a griddle. I mean, you probably could, but it'd be weird. I like using the side of the griddle, like sliding my hand down. Frog. Sometimes it is just kind of nice to have, like, I don't know, like black outlines make life easier. I need a little crazy with this border, I think. I think I'm about to make life harder for me because I made a good border, but my art brain is like, ha! Who needs easy when you can have fun? So of course I'm gonna hate myself for this in about 30 minutes. So, calling it now. Check off your Dana bingo. Had a good size and made it bigger. For some reason. I do like this idea though. I'm being mean to myself. I like this idea. sorry I'm not reading the text as closely. I wanna pay attention to what y'all are saying. I wish I could a little better, but I also am kind of invested in this pancake right now. Leaves. Who's here today? Shout your name out. Glad you guys are present. Or if you know, I already have your username, so feel free to shout how your day is. And what you're doing. My day was okay so far. I set up the live stream mostly by myself. And I only goofed in not making the music work. I think that's pretty good, because we have to do a lot to set up these streams. There's a lot of tech stuff. I mean, you could probably guess, we've got like 5 cameras. And like several programs we use to stream. Thank you, Lizzie. I like this line art too. So far. Like, I feel like my line work's a little sloppy. But, sky's blue. My line work tends to not be my strongest suit. I mean, all you gotta do is be confident. Like, check that out. This is me being confident, confident, confident. Bam. Show-stopping, amazing, beautiful, never been done before. Check this one out, check this one out. Bam! I love drawing these leaves. The ones with the holes in them. Bam! And I do want to add like one more down here. Because I'm getting cocky. Wow, I got really fixated on this line work. Boy, howdy.
For a while, you will keep your
It's going chaotic as heck.
but if you continue to practice 1, 2, 3 years or more, although you may improve some, you're liable to lose the limitless meaning of original mind.
Like, what the heck was I doing here?
There is no thought, I have attained something. All self-centered thoughts limit our vast mind. When we have no thought of achievement, no thought of self, we are true beginners.
This stream is not sponsored by Monster. Wouldn't that be cool if it was? And yo, this is crazy so far. I love adding details. Thanks, Becca. I like all this crazy nonsense too. So this frog's eye is not circular, and that's gonna bother me. So I'm gonna try to rectify that a little bit. That's pretty good. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank the heat for a very short amount of time to kind of solidify those lines. Beautiful. I love it so far. I just was feeling frogs. You guys ever just feel frogs? Why does this keyboard, sometimes this keyboard works and sometimes it doesn't, so whatever. For a refresher though, there's that. I'm just taking a quick breather. Just looking at it, you know. Lizzie, thank you. Whoa, Lizzie says very elaborate. I'm sure your color choices will blow it out of the water. Yeah, if I don't forget to turn off the heat and ruin my pancake. I can't tell if I'm hyper or like I have one of those. Boy, did I just turn that heat on for too long. So, if anyone's interested in the technicals, I've already laid down little fine black detail work to like make the frog's bumpiness. And so now actually when I'm laying down this white, not only am I drawing it down, but I'm actually pushing it along the griddle because I want to scooch those black dots out of the way. And that's because in art, if you want to show that something is slimy, you put white on top of the texture. Does that make sense? Like if you've got like a really rough dragon that's like if you touched it, it'd be smooth, you'd see bumps and black line work, but you'd see white within the line work. But if something's slimy, like it almost has like a wet texture, you see all of that white on top of any texture. Look at any picture of a fish. Scales, but then there'll be that white streak of light from the sun or whatever, and it covers the scales. It's like you took a picture of a fish and you put white paint over it. Excuse me. It's really interesting. I remember when I figured that out, I was like, whoa. And it's super effective. Like if you're drawing and you ever have to draw something slimy like a fish or a frog, I swear to God, just take white and draw a big squiggle over it. It'll look slimy. So I am going and I am actually pushing the black out of the way because I don't want any of the black to be, when I flip it, on top of the white. So I'm just gonna shove my way through there like a mom through Target on Black Friday. Yeah, Lizzie, I like, I am such a nerd for, like, technicalities with color theory and art rendering, and so I try to share them because I think it'd be silly for me to sit here and be like, oh, I'm the only one who could use this. I'm sure that some of you guys, even if you're, like, not, like, crazy involved artists, like, you'd still like to hear it, and you could still use it. If anyone tells you you can't make art because you're not an artist, tell them to take off their socks and shove them in their mouth, because that's stupid. And if you ever want to draw a slimy fish, I'm here to support and enlighten you. Just take a fish, just draw a white line over it. Guys, I promise, it'll be so slimy. You have my full support. These white dots, I don't really care if the black lines up with it, because these are rougher spots. These aren't as slimy, like the face. It's the real smooth arms and legs that got kind of that slimy quality, so I'm actually gonna intersperse some white dots in here. But I can poke, because I don't mind if I disrupt the line work. That's fine. I have some really dark saturated colors today, so I'm gonna try to do a lot of white space as to sort of imply shadows and highlights while still keeping really sharp contrast. Is there any non-English person here? Like the language or like the nationality? No, English. That would be England. I'm not from England. If anyone needs me to explain anything in another language, I'm happy to try. I understand a lot of these streams is like listening. Maybe one of these days, if my Spanish gets good enough, I could have like a Spanish pancake art stream. That'd be fun. That'd be great practice, and then everyone can hear me try to talk in pretty good, but not perfect Spanish. I don't know. I feel for people who like want to watch media, but it's not in their native language. It's a bummer. Or do you guys like even enjoy listening to me talk? I feel like I just kind of ramble. I am in an empty room by myself with no music, so. What are your color choices? Becca Kennelly, Facebook, that's a good question. I wish my stupid keyboard was working, because then I'd cut to the wide shot, which I guess you've got up here in the top corner. But I've got every, like Roy G. Biv color. I've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. But I've got all their in-betweens too. So I've got, excuse me, I got burps. I've got red, orange, yellow, green, etc. All the in-betweeners. And then I've got a few dark versions of my colors too. So I've got a dark red and a dark orange for some really, pardon my French, but kick-ass highlights on the, or shadows, I mean, on the eye. So we're gonna see how that goes. Boop. I really want these arms to pop out in case the wood I draw gets kind of dark, so I'm doing what I kind of call like cushioning the outline. So even if these black lines disappeared because I was using dark brown, the white will bring it out. Funny enough, in real life, when you see an outline of something, it's a very good chance that it's actually a white outline of something and not a dark outline. Like if I hold my arm in front of a light, the outline of my arm will be white because you'll see all the hairs on my arm catching the white light. And so I try to incorporate that with pancake art. So even if I'm using black vector lines, I can add a bit of realism, or at least stylized realism. Realistic stylization? I don't know. I'm making everything pop, because if you have a white outline, it just means that there's light coming in behind it. And this is a tree frog in a very sunny spot, and so there's white light all over this dude. You can just have fun with it. There's no, like, I found out a long time ago that I could sit here for hours and analyze where the light's coming from perfectly, but I also, my brain's kind of like, haha, white dot. And that's totally valid. I will say, but that you still can pay attention, because, for example, there's this spot on the chest that is folded in a way that faces the sun, and I would like to imply that texture and imply that fold in the way it's facing by giving it some more lighting. Little things like that. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it is cool to use like those tricks to kind of push your own artistic narrative. Like, no, this frog has folds. Everyone's gonna be like, whoa, that frog does have folds. You did that wonderfully. You really brought out those frog's folds. I have a Sphinx cat, so I know what it's like to try to render an animal with folds. Hope none of you are coming in here going, ah, man, I wanted Dan, because Dan is gone for now. The curly parsley, I don't know if you're the only Twitch person here, but I really friggin' appreciate you. We're trying to build our Twitch following, and I don't know, I just appreciate you being here. Becca Kennelly, would you paint color first and then do white? Just asking. Almost, well, okay, so my general technique, and a technique that has a great universal format that just kind of works, or a formula, I should say, is line work, highlights, shading, color. And shading obviously can overlap with color, as can highlights, but for something like this, black vector outlines, white highlights, and then shading and color in whatever order I feel like, that is the best way to go, because the last thing you want to do as an artist is confuse yourself in a way that inhibits the art. Like, for me personally, especially on these streams where I want to entertain you guys and I want to just make a reliably good product instead of doing some crazy experimentation that might backfire, which, trust me, I will do. I just don't really feel like it right now. What was I saying? Oh, I want to stick to that formula because it works. Because if I do everything else right, that formula will work. Great froggy eye, froggy eye. Nice. That looks really nice. probably chill on the Monster Energy drink. My hands have the slightest shake to them. Not ideal. But we're gonna work with it. I'm also that kind of hyper where I feel like I just want to like move my hands really fast. And of course, I'm having those intrusive thoughts as I do these teeny, delicate little details. Being an artist with... I hope I don't sound like a broken record about ADHD. It's just gotten so much worse with coronavirus. But being an artist with ADHD is funny because sometimes you're just like, I am not going to slam the sketchbook. It's not even because I'm mad. It's just because I'm hyper. Like, I just want to be like, with the bottles. But I'm an adult. So I'm going to keep things professional. Oh, Blau, I'm sorry that your phone is at 1%. If you can't find a charger, then we love you and appreciate you joining in. Oh no, the heat's on. Let's turn that off. So, alright guys, this is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to outline the eye in dark red. And I'm trying to keep a nice round motion as to emphasize the roundness of the eye. Because if I just did it, like, just filled it all in randomly, you might get what looks like less of a convincing round effect. But the eyes are the most important. So I want to try to be mindful of keeping it looking round. So then I've got, as I mentioned earlier, I made especially dark oranges and reds because I would like to make these eyes pop like absolutely nobody's business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some light red along the top and the side. And then closer to the pupil, we're going to do some dark orange, at least on the bottom, as to emphasize again roundness. But then up here, shabam, orange, shabam, orange. That's gonna look sick. That's the contrast I wanted. So, one thing I also have is a ton of greens. I've got dark green, blue green, green, whitish green, and yellow green. So I'm just gonna kind of have fun with this. First, like I was saying to, I'm sorry I'm spacing on who asked, but about the color first or white first. The next thing I'm gonna do now that my highlights are done and important bits like the eyes are done, is I'm gonna do my shading. And so this shading, I'm gonna go ahead and do all the darkest green spots because I want this dude to pop like no one's business. I want there to be dark shadows, bright highlights, all that stuff that makes me happy as an artist. There's not too much dark green. I'm actually going to overlay it on top of the white as to maybe even affect the white and make it look like there's some transparency there, which I have done accidentally many a times, and it's made some really cool results. I don't know if any of that makes sense. That would be easier to explain visually. But I've had pancakes where I do white, but then it overlaps with other colors, and so the white actually becomes a teeny bit transparent, and it really looks cool. Like if I'm doing whiskers or something, and it looks like you can see the fur behind the whiskers because there's that bit of transparency there. Mwah. Chef's kiss. It's the best. I love when pancake art accidentally makes my art look more professional. It's kind of insane. Because you are working with a physical substance and certain dyes and whatnot that can have some transparency. It's not like I completely made that effect from scratch. I'm working with a food that might accidentally have some of those qualities that I'm trying to get in my art. Like if I'm trying to make a scene look warm and it cooks, and oh no, it's a pancake which cooks to warm colors. That's okay. I'll take it. Shamim, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm Dana, by the way. I'm not Dan. I am, Dan is on a plane. Hypnotoad would be a cool request. I'll keep it in mind. Just keep in mind yourself that this is not a request stream. This is The Joy of Pancakes, aka a stream where all I make are frogs. So just keep that in mind. I mixed some whitish green. I think this is it, specifically for this frog. So I'm hoping that extra effort pays off. So I'm gonna go ahead and layer that along some of my white dots, because why not? Add a little bit more complex highlights right below those white highlights. I don't see an issue with that. Dots here and there. You do your dotting right, it can sometimes make it look like it's helping the gradient effect between dark colors and the light colors. Excuse me, I got the burps. I gotta stop drinking this Monster drink. Woo. So then, oh no, this was my this is my light. Oops. That's fine. That's fine. Who cares? So that's kind of what I mean with pancake art, is sometimes you'll be like, yes, I've made the perfect thing, and then you realize you used the wrong color with all the confidence in the world. That's why I love this so much. Ugh. You just have ever runny nose, but you're not sick. Then we got our second darkest green, which I'm going to use to sort of help transition that darkest green into the other greens. If you don't think this looks sick as heck so far, I'm sorry, you're wrong. This looks really cool, and I can't wait to finish it. And then I'm going to take my third darkest green, my mid-tone, if you will. The cap doesn't want to clog on me. 1 second. Look at that. I just dropped my mic pack. Goodness gracious. There we go. Paul says, I hope you can flip with 2 flipper. Paul, I need the 1 flipper. This ain't my first rodeo. Oh, this is a really cool color of green. I'm definitely going to use this for everything else I need that's green. That is a great green. Y'all, this is like not even my biggest pancake. It's really not that big. I mean, it's not ideal size, but it's not that big. Yes, I'm defensive. Alright, so now I'm going to do more shading, but with my orange. This Froggy has some orange feetsies, but they're like brilliant orange. They're almost red with how like blood orange they are. So I'm gonna go in there and do some crazy shadows, some real punchy stuff. So some people don't understand is that sometimes when you see something that looks orange, it's actually mostly red, or vice versa. All you need is all that red shading with just that tiny bit of yellow highlight, and your brain makes the connection. Oh, that's orange. I'm actually gonna be using orange highlight because it's a reddish orange color, but just more fun color theory stuff that I think is interesting. I don't know if anyone else does, but I do, and it's my stream. So I'm gonna gush about it. I need this orange. I gotta be careful, this orange is like a weird split tip. Don't wanna make any mistakes with that. Boop. Filling in the rest of those feetsies. Yes, Jeremy, thank you. It's not about the size of the frog, it's about the condensed majesty. Now, I know, Becca, you are my biggest fan, anti-fan, whatever, with the sizes of my pancakes, which is a sentence that no one has ever said, but I appreciate it. I appreciate people understanding my quirks with pancake art and teasing me about them, because it does keep me in check. Like, that's actually what we do at Pancakes. Like, Well, okay. I can take it. I try to critique Dan sometimes, and he's like, so I don't do it. But I think critique is what makes an artist great. Personally. And that's very oversimplified, but I think y'all get what I mean. Critique makes people great, you know? No one's perfect. Let your friends help keep you in check, you know? Indigo, 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 indigo. Blue. Beautiful. I feel like that viral video of that lady who is advertising those sponges and she gets really into it. She's like, oh my God, look at that. Wow. Because she's like making rainbow drawings with these sponges she's selling on TV. I feel like that. I feel like that when I get into like color theory and stuff. Oh, I goofed. Not crazy. No one, hold on to your hats. But I used a highlight thinking it was a shadow. So I guess I'm just gonna use that. And then we got more shadow down here. And then shabooey. Beautiful. Okay, so this part's where it's gonna be a little tricky because this frog has a bit of a purple tum. I guess it's on that camera now. Can y'all see that? Yeah, purple tum. Just with the lighting, I don't think the frog's tummy is actually purple, but let's say there's yellow light. Sometimes shadows take on the opposite color of the lighting, so the light is yellow and the shadows are purple. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this part, like really emphasize that fold there. I'm gonna get into this darker part here, make like a round shadow, again emphasize that the frog has a little round tummy. And then I come in here, once again emphasize that fold. What I'm trying to do is emphasize that this frog's tummy is not flat. It's got dips and curves and all that nonsense. So now my only issue is that I wish I had an in-between of this color. So if you can see on the camera, I'm doing a little nonsense here. We're gonna do that. I don't have a cap for this, so give me 1 second. All right. You have a good day too, Octillion Z on YouTube. Thanks for coming by. So we've got this kind of gradient color. It's not as contrasty as I wanted, but that's fine. So now I'm gonna take one more bottle because I don't know how to chill with my color choices. And I'm gonna put just a little bit in here, like that. That's a little too much, I think. Oh well. What's learning from my mistakes? I don't know that. I'm actually gonna put a teeny bit of white in this. I could use it. Love that. I love how that came out. Cool. That is a shaded frog chest. I love that for me. Okay, so now we're gonna color the log it's on. The frog is really colorful, so I don't mind too much making the log not colorful. So, well, maybe I could do both. Let's get a little nuts here. I don't know how good of an idea this is, but hey, who does? So I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know. Purple outlines, I guess. I don't see why not. As long as this purple maintains its color and doesn't cook to like a black, and this should be a cool effect. So I guess we're gonna see how this goes. Thanks, Lizzie. I appreciate your encouragement. I am always wanting to try new things, and especially when you guys say like, ah, yeah, do it. Hell yeah, it helps. That's something that art has really taught me. Like, not even to be cheesy, like this is genuinely true. Like, sometimes in life, the best things happen when you stop being afraid and you just say, screw what happens. You know, I either make something cool or I learn something. All of my best art has been from taking a risk. You know? I don't know what's going on with this log. It's brown, it's purple, it's both. I don't know. If I could have like an in-between of a brown and this purple, that would be cool. Or I could do like this. Screw it, man. Screw it. Purple, brown branch. You know? Sometimes you gotta. We're gonna see how that looks. I have no idea what I did with that branch, but do I have any more branches? I do. Like up here, that's a branch. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everyone who said something and I missed it. Oh, this will be fun. I want to make the background really, okay, so I want to take some indigo, I think, and make like some abstract leaf outlines without going too crazy. You might say, but Dana, you already have so many leaves around the border. And to that I say, leave me alone. Just remember, guys, you have the whole internet to watch. If you're here, I hope you're enjoying it, but you got other options. So if we're going to a green, that's a blue going to green, so that means yellow, or a yellow or a purple would be blue. It's gonna be crazy. Thanks, Jeremy. Jeremy says, leaf no part of the canvas blank. This is gonna be so busy. This is gonna be one of my busiest pancakes. I kind of can't wait to see it. By busy, I just mean chaotic as all heck. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, that's too busy. You should have left some details out to make it a little less busy. And to that I'll say, you're probably right, but I was having fun. So who is truly right? I'm gonna turn the heat up for just a second to let those lines cook a skosh. I bet you $100 the top comment is going to be, this looks like Lisa Frank, which I think I've like calmed down about a little, but I don't know, that comment always kind of bothers me. Like, I don't know. I know a bunch of people grew up with it, but it's just annoying to like make something that feels really cool and fresh and then have a bunch of people go, hey, it looks like this other thing. I don't know, just, I could grow a thicker skin. I could stop being so hoity-toity for snickety. But that's just my thought. It's a little annoying. The Curly Parsley says, you've been upgraded to being streamed on the big TV. Thanks. Yeah, what do I need now? I want blue to green, so I gotta go, like, okay, so I want blue. So I'm gonna go... That's all blue. That is all blue. And this part is all blue other than this little branch. And then it goes to green. Ah! I think this green could stand to be more blue-green. Right, you guys? So I'm gonna take this stuff over here, make myself a blue-green. And I don't need much. Doesn't even need to be perfectly mixed. Oh wow, that's such a beautiful color. Gorgeous. Now, my microphone is caught. Now, put some more green in there. A little more yellow green too. This gradient is one of the sexiest I've ever done. It's a good gradient. I hope the details remain. Like, I hope I didn't screw that part up a little bit. But hey, who cares for real, you know? We're having fun. Yeah, Becca, I agree. I guess that's why I'm trying not to, like, let it bother me. Because, yeah. People compare to what they know. That's literally how the human brain works. I can stop being a big baby. I know that's not what you're saying. I wasn't trying to say it like that's what you were telling me. Yellow, green.
We should be able to by the end of spring.
Hank, look at this frog.
What?
Look how good that looks. That looks so metal.
Good job, sir.
Thanks. Why do I want the leaves to be blue and not green?
Who said that?
Me. I said that.
You talked to yourself.
Yes. So it can have a green highlight, but that's it. Okay. So this looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and... No, okay. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little transplant. This needs to go into this because these are almost the same color. But I demand to have blue-green again, which I do not have anymore because I progressively mixed it into a green-green. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna... Dang it, it's still greenish. Thank you, little pound cake on Periscope. That's very sweet of you. Y'all are very sweet. Thanks for coming and hanging out today. Ah, goodness gracious. Why? Hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up this process of turning this green blue by just using dye, because why not? Much better. Woo! Kind of. Little Pound Cake says, are those pictures of past pancakes behind me? They are. If my Bluetooth keyboard was working, I would totally cut behind me so you could see it. Can't do that right now, unfortunately. But if you go to our website, you can check out all of the ones we have on sale, which are all of these. And more, but these are definitely for sale. Blue leaves, blue leaves. I love that. Okay, so now I just gotta All right, we are getting in the final stages of this pancake. So hold on to your hats, y'all. We are about to cook this. So now is a question of what I want to do with this border. Thanks, Becca. Okay, so I know what I want at least from the get-go, and that's white borders around everything. As to preserve that line work. Okay, so that does look really cool with white, but I feel like so far, this is all just a touch warm. So I think cool, I mean, like the colors are a little too cool for my liking overall. So I think what I want to do now is like a tiny final detail is maybe bring it out to like a gold. So how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna do these really nice thin layers, as thin as I can make them. Start the heat up just a little bit. All right. I think that looks good. Nice and ginormous. So now is the part where I gotta have eagle eyes and find all the spots that I missed. So, don't know how much I missed, if much at all. It's important to go over anything you want to keep nice and bright with white. It's very important. Hey guys, could someone film me flipping this? I think it's gonna be really crazy. Yeah guys, I'm pretty hyped for this one. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Oh, my phone actually might be almost dead. 10%. What a surprise! Yeah, I get. Yeah, it's a good joke. Do you want to be on mic if you're gonna be standing in here?
No, I have too much stuff to do. I'm just filming and out of here.
What do you mean you don't want to talk to them? They're our audience.
I have to ship things.
Sorry, he's messing. I'm messing.
Money here.
You don't have to record yet.
No. Well, okay.
I was just saying, like, in a second. Like, be ready.
Oh, well, good enough.
Why are you sassy?
We got a lot of stuff to do.
They're out there shipping pancake art kits. We're selling pancake art kits daily. Woo! Oh, sorry, that was kind of gross. I have the Animaniacs theme song stuck in my head constantly. Who is crazy, ready for this? It's me, I'm ready for this. Missed a spot here, boop. It's about that time, I'd say 20 seconds. Sorry, I'm calling out to the lads. Jeremy? This is gonna be crazy. I bet we can sell this one if it looks like I think it's gonna look.
Unless you ruin it, there should be no.
Whoa! I mean, it's an easy shape for flipping. I tell you guys, it's always beep. It's real easy. It's a,
Mine does the same thing for kids, though.
yeah.
What kind of
Yeah, get like a shot of the iPad. Like I put that up, and I even flipped it so you can see how similar it'll look.
Then I'm gonna run around the other side to show you after.
Sure, but just get like a nice shot of the thing and then just zoom out and I'm gonna flip it. You ready? Here we go, y'all. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Frog. Whew. Wow, that cooked really dark.
What does the frog say?
Ribbit.
What does he say? Yes. That was right.
Yeah, it's cool. It cooked really dark, which surprises me, but it looks almost more realistic.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
But what if I did this?
No! Don't you friggin' dare. Was that a good video?
Yeah, the ending part, I jungled the camera,
Cool.
but most of it,
You jungled the camera?
80% of it. Well, I went to film you at the end after you burped.
Oh. My rule of thumb when filming TikToks is count to 5 before you turn off the camera, because 9 times out of 10, something interesting happens in that last 5 seconds. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good video. I'm just saying that saved my butt.
A manly woman who burps. TikTok will work.
That's the patriarchy being like, burps are manly. I invented burps.
No, well, the first person to burp was Adam. There's a place over on Hampton.
Got a little flaky. 1 second, y'all. Actually, weird little flakes that you probably can't see, but it's covering the line work ever so slightly, so. Yeah, that is not really what I expected. I thought it would be a lot lighter. I'm not mad at it. It's just really not what I expected, which is cool, you know? I don't hate it. I just wish it had some more contrast. Just a little, and I think I could have helped that by putting white along the frog. Sorry, I keep burping. I don't know. I mean, I am a little disappointed, and I know, all you guys are gonna jump down my throat about what, it looks amazing. And yes, it looks fantastic, but I guess I see a few things that I might have done differently. And yeah, exactly, Lizzie. It's a happy accident. But I do really like this one. And I wouldn't be surprised if it even sold. Like, it's not bad. It's just so dark. I have, like, I guess my colors are just, they cook dark. I don't know. Yeah, Becca, pancake art can always surprise you. Yeah, that's the fun thing about pancake art, is sometimes things go exactly like I think, and then sometimes things are like, why did the batter do that? It's there's basic, like, minor chemistry going on, so like if we don't put in enough this or that, or white dye, or water, or whatever, it cooks funny. But I like this. I mean, I like the, I think one of my favorite parts is that the branch that I made that I was worried about, I think it looks really cool. Like, I like how it looks purple and brown, but it doesn't look clashing. So this was a fun one. That's pretty neat. So, that's getting preserved. So far on YouTube, ¿cómo se dice vuelta? Se me olvidó. Wait, se me olvidó. No. ¿Cómo se dice la vuelta? I forget. Because then I feel like I can understand that sentence. Lo siento. ¿Cómo se dice la vuelta en inglés? Si conoces. But I'm gonna go ahead and make another frog, because that's the stream today. If y'all will give me a second, I'm gonna take a picture. Frog. I do like it. I do like it. So one more little peek for y'all. Boom. Frog. See, the picture definitely came out brighter. But I guess that's something to be expected with pancake art. The colors always darken a little because the batter always darkens a little. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the frog. Batter's a little delicate, so I'm gonna be real gentle here. Woo! I don't like how that's ripping at the bottom. Why you do that? I don't like that. Hold on. Gotta treat her nice and gentle. Frog. Frog. All right. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of me with the pancake for promotional stuff. That is a frog. And we're gonna move on. So I think the next one I wanted to do is a little similar. Someone asked for it in the request stream yesterday, actually, and it was a poison dart frog. I think that's a fun request. I'd probably do it kind of quick. That tree frog was pretty lengthy. Like that took me, did that take me an hour and 20 minutes? No. Did that take me an hour? Wow, y'all are patient. So I might do something that's a little speedier. So I'm gonna go ahead and Google things in front of you guys, and you can tell me, give me some froggy ideas. Poison dart frog. Cause these dudes are neat. Like, I like that. I like that. Oh, you guys can't see. So when the camera comes back, yeah, Lizzie, I kind of want to do like a little simple dart frog. I mean, these pictures are just so cool. Like, the kind of animals you can't believe are real. So I think I'm gonna do this little dude, which with the camera, yeah, there we go. I like this guy. I like the gradient. I like her colors. So we are going to add this to photos. And I am going to get that pulled up. 1 second, y'all. Everyone's favorite poison dart frog, Brandon Urie. Where's my picture? Why? Hum-de-dum-de-dum, come on. There we go. Add to photos. Why didn't it work? What is happening? Okay, I guess we're just gonna screenshot it because iPad's playing games with me. Bro, I'm gonna poo my pants if this doesn't work. So we're just gonna screenshot that and pull her up. There we go. Frog. Frog. Okay. Thank you guys for being patient while my iPad does things. And we got it. So this one, again, I'm gonna take a little more simply, and I think I'm gonna be a little bit more literal with colors. I kind of want to go for realism with this one without, you know, driving myself crazy trying to capture every detail. So let's see how we can do size-wise for this. I want the butt to be about here and the head to be about here. So we're gonna go ahead and make that little head first. Oh, no, it should be fine. Okay, I think it's Sofer. I'm sorry, on YouTube. Thank you for coming by. Feel free to drop by anytime.
It's a nice frog.
Thanks. I was happy with it. Going a little simpler this time. Boys on my stream.
Yep. Deal with. You forgot to wear your holiday hat.
Oh, can I have it?
Which one?
One of the Santa hat. That'll be the safest to wear because it's not tiny and it's not gonna fall in the girdle. Dingle jangle, here comes Santa Claus and his poison dart frog. Everybody sing with me because winter's been going
Gotta get
too
out of the way,
long.
so.
Oh, my lad. Oh, wait, he's not. Can you get him in the shot? He's like
You
barely
want
out.
him in the shot?
Yes, of course. What kind of question?
Do you really want?
Yeah, wait. Can you get his face in it?
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, no, it's just barely. Oh, okay. Well, if you put it like that.
Well,
Here comes John Cena. Here comes John Cena in his Christmas hat. Christmas tree hat. Making a poison dart frog with my friends in pancake art. Frog. I love little froggy toes. Frog. Time's come, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. I wonder how John's doing. I hope well. I miss him. Bet he's been a good boy for Christmas. John Cena is blocking the camera. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's put him over by the frog. Scooch, scooch, scooch. There we go. Sorry about that. This is gonna be cute as heck. This one's interesting because all the black space on this frog isn't just like implied black space, it's like straight up black. Like no shading, no, like bare, like these little white highlights, yeah, but besides that, it's just like, it's like someone took a paint tool bucket and just filled it with the color, like the darkest black. So it's kind of nice for me because I don't have to worry too much about shading things perfectly because it's just black, so. It is important to avoid covering those white dots if you can, because then you'll lose the high def white of that shine because the white is ever so slightly transparent. Important little thing I learned over time is that if you cover the white, you tend to dull it. So. This part's fun because I can just draw dots. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that. So this frog is actually standing in like a very small layer of water. So the surface tension is like around its little feet. So that's kind of fun. I'm gonna play with that. Thanks, Paul. I'm having fun with this one so far. I just realized I'm out of blue though, so that's gonna be an issue. Me. Ow. Okay. Okay. Trying to figure something out here. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I just gave this like the weirdest border. But I want to try something. Like, I kind of like the black. I kind of like how the black makes the frog look like it's just popping off, you know? Aw, thank you, Calicious Walter on YouTube. Thank you, Lizzie. Calicious, we do have a TikTok. It's Dr. Dan Cake, same as all our other social media platforms. You should be able to find it pretty quick. I actually have a decent following on there. Frog. Man, what time is it? How long have I been going? It is 3:20. Wow, I've been going for 2 hours. Crazy. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me plug me phone in here. That's... All right, Poison Dart Frog is about ready. It's gonna be cool. I can feel it. Hey, Hank. Hey, Hank. Could you film this too? My phone is right there.
What is it?
A frog. Maybe I'll make a compilation of frogs. All right. Thank you. All right, we ready, y'all? Let me switch to the overhead. All right.
No landscape.
1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. Just a bull, just a dude, just a little girl.
Lick it. Lick the toad.
It's a poison. I'll die. It's a poison dart frog. Actually, I really like it. Look how realistic. Frog in the dark. Frog in the dark.
It's your frog.
Mm.
Quick cut of it becoming someone.
Or me dying. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's just a gravestone.
I really like that one a lot. Why do I like that one better than the tree frog? It's so cute. I like that one. Thank you guys. I'm glad you like it. So, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I know I've only made 2, but I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. Time's really flying today. So I think I might make one more quick one, but then I'm kind of pooped, I think. It looks like it knows something. I'm so sorry, Cassie. I don't think I'm gonna make Crazy Frog. Maybe the day that stupid song gets stuck out of my head, but I don't know. I'm just not really feeling. Ah, Hank just went ugh from the other room. Crazy Frog. How did that go again? Yeah, it was like bida bee ba bee bida do. Well, no, that was the hamster song.
Oh, he did that
Okay. Yeah. And then he'd go, bing, bing. Hate it. Hank and I are Hank is yelling at when she hates it. Letitia says a mushroom and a frog. That would be cute. I kind of just want to make like a very simple toad, like something I would see here in the Midwest United States. Like, so I think, one second. Sorry. Yeah, I'd like to make like a little, like something I'd find outside on a mushroom. I like the mushroom idea. That's very cute. Do we use oil-based pancake mix? No, we use water-based pancake mix. Same thing you probably make if you make pancakes at home. It's not about the tools, it's how you draw with them. So, I'm going to look up, first I'm going to type in frog on mushroom and see if that gets me anything cute. If not, I'm going to make it up. Oh my god, there are so many. Oh wow. They are living their best lives. Wow, cute. Adorable. Look at this frog with a butterfly on her head. There's a tree frog on a mushroom. There's a grumpy little toad on a mushroom. I do kind of want to make a toad. I think toads are underrated. I like that they're bumpy. Oh my god, that's so cute though. Letitia, this is the best idea. Just in case it doesn't save again, I'm going to screenshot that. Let's try toad on mushroom. They are called toadstools. Am I right? Oh no, it just gave me Toad from Mario. No, I want like a real toad on mushroom. Cute. Why is my heart so full looking at these toads on mushrooms? They're so cute. I said, why is my heart so full looking at these toads? Hank asked, Hank. I wish I was this toad on a mushroom. This is my favorite prompt ever. Thank you, Letitia. This one's really cute. Lad is looking right at the camera. I like her grumpy face. This is a very good picture. I'm gonna screenshot it. Also, before y'all get mad at me for taking too long, I gotta wait for the griddle to cool down anyways. Oh, this toad is under a mushroom in the rain. That's too cute. I might have to do that. It's a little toad in the rain, but it's under a mushroom like an umbrella. Oh, my heart. Oh my goodness gracious. That's so cute. Hank, are you hearing what I'm saying? You don't like it? Toad on mushroom. Toad on mushroom. Well, sorry, this is toad under mushroom.
Toad on mushrooms?
Yes, a toad on mushrooms, Hank. That's what I said. Ow! I burned myself. Yeah, this toad is too adorable. I gotta do this one. That's really friggin' cute.
You get that?
I would. Wait, you wanna see? Look at, it's raining.
Oh, I see.
It's so cute. I can't do that. I gotta do this one. Okay, great idea, Letitia. Here we go. So let's crop this image. I know the stream says where I just draw frogs, but people mess up toad and frogs anyways, so I think this will be fine. Cute. I love the framing too. So yeah, this is gonna be, I want this to be like a sellable pancake. So here I go. First, I'm going to draw a border. We're gonna keep this small and fairly simple. Cool, we got our border. Borders are really good for me to lay down because then things don't get too big. All right. So now, I think the first thing we're gonna do is the mushroom, which I'm going to put white as the top border. Like it's getting pelted with rain. Aw, thank you, La Bella Butterfly. It's very kind to you. I'm just having fun. So thank you guys for being here to watch. This is gonna be so cute. I can't take it. I made this frog's eye a little too big and a little too low. And the head a little too big. It's a little too chibi for my taste. So I'm gonna just... Much better, I think. What do you do with them when you're done? These will probably all get preserved because I'm working pretty hard on these. And I think they could sell. Lord knows there's a lot of frog lovers out there who'd probably like one of these because they're very cute in my opinion. And frogs are cute. I can't take credit for how cute the subject matter is. Alright, so this is going to be the toughest part. I gotta get in here. Make the little eye. So I'm actually going to cook this for just a second. So the preserve process, La Bella Butterfly, is that we freeze dry the pancakes, which takes all the moisture out of them, and then we, once they've got all of that removed, we lay it in a bed of tabletop resin, which will keep it preserved practically until the end of time. Like, that pancake's gonna be around preserved longer than you. It's not gonna rot, it's not gonna go bad. Yeah, and then people buy them and they keep them in their homes, framed and looking like they've been sunken into glass. It's a pretty cool process, and I'm really glad we have it to the point where we can do that, because, you know, it's no fun having to throw away artwork. Yeah, Gracie, I agree, Frog. That is true. I think it's gonna be a pretty great frog. Technically, it's a toad. Lest we forget our little dry, bumpy friends. All right, and now I think we're gonna keep that background pretty simple. What I'm gonna do now is outline the border. Go. This is looking pretty remarkable already. Can't wait to see this one. So now, what I've got here is a bunch of blues and greens that I want to blend into my background. So we're gonna go a little crazy here, I think. Yeah, I feel that Zigrith ought to be a little toad taking shelter from the rain underneath a pretty mushroom. Yup. Hi, Xavier. Glad you stopped by. Hope y'all are doing well today. Y'all are watching me do one of my favorite techniques, which is marbling. Oh, I'm sorry, Xavier. That sounds tough. God, that mushroom is going to be so pretty. This is a fantastic request that I cannot wait to see. I also feel like I'm getting my second win, so I might do another really quick one because I'm having a blast marbling right now. Xavier, I'm glad that this can be relaxing. I'm dating someone doing finals right now, and yeah, I feel for anyone going through that right now. Look how small I made this pancake, you guys. For once in my life, I made a normal-sized Dan cake. Ooh. Thanks, Xavier. Why are you proud of me? You're the one doing finals. But thank you. I'm gonna go grab myself a drink. Y'all just hang tight. I'll be right back. That needs a second to cook. All right. Time to flip this little dude under a mushroom. Do do do. This one's gonna be lovely. This is gonna have, like, I think, a nice rainy atmosphere, and I can't wait to flip it. Are you guys in the chat ready for this? I love the sleepy little colors on this one so far. I'm gonna go ahead and record it on my cellular device. One, two, three. Oh my goodness. That is adorable. Little froggy under a mushroom. Toad, sorry, it's a toad. What do we think, chat? So that is a frog in the rain. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna make one. You know what? I don't want to. I do need to make one tiny change because I don't think it really connects that it's a mushroom. And I'd like to sell this one. There, just that little change I think makes a big difference. Bro, that's how I'm trying to be. Aw, thank you, Lizzie. Time to plate la rana. No, the toad. I don't know toad in Spanish, though. Goodness, come on. There we go. I will put the frog, the toad under the camera in a second when the camera rotates. Gotta take pictures with the cakes. Toad. I could have done a better job making things pop in this, but I'm not mad at it. And then guys, I'm gonna do one more very quick pancake, like very quick, and then I'm gonna sign off. So just give me 1 second. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope this has been fun. Like I said, this is just gonna be a little closer because I am having a blast doing this marbling and I want to do it one more time. All right. Here we go. Very quick one. Oops, I left the heat on. Oopsie. That's okay. Aw, thanks, Lizzie. It is looking pretty cute. So there's a reason I said this one is going to be really fast. And that's because in a second here, well, you'll see what I mean. So 1 second. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my plane. I'm going to border this. Usually I color and border, but you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. All right. Here we go. So check it out. You know what? I was gonna put a cap on this, but that is too dark. Why is that so dark? Still too dark. Don't like that. Yeah, this is getting to be a pretty hypnotic toad here. So now, I'm going to take my dark red and my light orange and my purple and my pink. And we're gonna do the mushroom. Oh God. I just remembered something that I have to do, but that's okay, I have time. Sorry, I really spaced out there for a second. You ever do that? You ever just sit there and then you're like, oh no! Because sometimes the thoughts that don't pop up only pop up when you're really spaced out. Maybe that's just me. All right. Hypnotoad. Not really, like not from Futurama. Well, thank you guys for watching. This was an extra long 3-hour Pancakes stream that I really enjoyed. The theme was a live stream where I just make frogs, and other than the one toad I made, I think I stuck to that pretty well. I'm gonna let that heat up. I'm gonna step over here for 1 second while that cooks. Yeah, thank you, Lizzie, for joining in and watching. Glad you liked it, and everyone else who came in to watch me make pancakes for 3 hours. Appreciate you. Also, yeah, it is a nice technique. I call it marbling, the paint pour thing. I call it marbling because, yeah, you just mix the colors in a way where they kind of swirl. You don't shake it because then you would make it one big, like, brown or teal color, whatever the colors you got are. I want them to remain separate and swirly. I think I messed it up a little bit on the toad, but I know the mushroom is gonna look pretty cool. And you'll see what it does in a second. It's a method I've used on pancakes. Not enough though, but like I really enjoy using it. It's just very fun, and the results are very different. A very quick way to do something very creative. So all you have to do is pour batter in a bottle and then pour that bottle. Oopsie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's okay. The butterfly is safe. That's my bad. I'm pushing the pancakes a little too soon. Don't worry. I'll do a little surgery there. It should be fine. I'm glad it was a fun stream. Glad you guys enjoyed. Are we ready? Alright. I'm gonna film myself flipping this. Hopefully we don't get any breakage. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Woo! So there we go. Let me cut to the overhead real quick. It's funny, that frog looks kind of galaxy. So yeah, that marbling I don't think came out as well as I thought it would, but that's okay. It's something I haven't practiced a lot lately and I'm probably a little rusty at. But this is a fun little closer. That was just a quick little half-minded one. And yeah, that pancake batter on the back will now cook that butterfly into place. I'm gonna do a roundup of all the pancakes I made. If you guys wanna hang tight. I'm gonna move all this batter. Thank you, Lizzie. I'm glad you love it. So there we go. Now let's round these up because I made 4 pretty cool pancakes today. All right, so we have the poison dart frog. Oh, of course, the camera switches. One sec. Got the poison dart frog. We have got the little hypnotic toad. We've got, or I guess that's a frog. We've got the toad in the rain. And then we've got the tree frog, which I think is pretty neat. Well, I guess I'll just hold these. Tree frog, poison dart frog. Those were really cool. Love how that tree frog came out. Love those blue leaves. Love the realism with the poison dart frog. And then love this little scene. I'd love to do more atmospheric scenes like this. And then little tiny hypnotic frog. Yeah, I would say my favorites are a tie between, well, I like all of them, but like I love that this one's a scene. I love the realism look of the poison dart frog, and the tree frog is just really complex and gorgeous. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut to the overhead one more time so y'all can see these, but then I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, get myself something to eat, sit down for a little bit, because I know I've been sitting this whole time, but pancake art kind of takes it out of you. It's like doing a lot of math or something. It just kind of wears on the brain. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. This was one of my better Joya pancakes, I think. But I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. Again, that's little toad in the rain, tree frog, poison dart frog, and little hypnotic frog. So I'm gonna cut to the wide and say thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate your interest, appreciate your support always. And if you want to catch me doing Joya pancakes again, it's going to be Wednesday, 1 to 3 Central Standard Time. Same time as this, except today I started 20 minutes late and I went a little over. But it will be me, just because this is typically Dan's slot, but Dan is out of town. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, please feel free to jump in next time. Thanks, Jeremy. Riveting it in? I don't get it. I thought you were saying riveting? Riveting? You'll have to explain that to me later, Jeremy. I'm sorry. But I appreciate the frog puns. I do. It's my favorite kind. So thank you guys so much. I will see you in a few days if you want to come watch the Joya pancakes again. And remember, guys, mistakes are delicious. Clearly. Have a good rest of your week, y'all.